everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is E and I'm a full-time artist, business owner, and content creator. I own a small art business where I sell hand-painted goods such as canvas paintings, magnets, stickers, coasters, bookmarks, and more. In today's video, I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes with me and I'm going to show you what goes into my process of launching new collections. The launch that's coming up will be my Pride collection on Monday, May 18th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Without any further ado, let's travel back in time and begin with the planning phase. I am going to do something that I usually do before I start working on launch items. But I kind of got excited for this one, so I didn't really fully plan down the entire drop. So most of the drop is going to be centered around Pride, but I'm also going to be including some summer themed things, specifically Summerween, a lot of florals still, sunshine, food. And I did have some stuff that I had planned to do for the last launch. For the last launch, which was the spring launch. And that was Bookmarks. And it looks like over here I had originally planned on doing just stickers and magnets. But I think that's what I'm gonna do for the Pride, just stickers and magnets. And then I'm gonna take some of the ideas that I had from the last drop, which was bookmarks. I also wrote down panels. I don't know, I do have a lot of panels already painted, so I might not do that. Might do bookmarks, and then I have a couple ideas I want to do for coasters. I'll show you a coaster design that I already have after we're done this. So I already have part 2. Part 2 Pride collection, just stickers and magnets. I already did all the magnets. Yesterday I finished painting all of the magnets for the Pride drop, and they just need to be varnished and assembled, so I'm gonna varnish them later. I'm not gonna film that for this segment because I did that for the last one and I don't want to be too repetitive. But the next thing to work on for this drop will be the stickers. So next, priority, make Pride stickers. Okay. The stickers are just going to be hearts with each different Pride flag. So I'm going to write that down. And I'm going to be repeating the same flags that I did on the magnets to make it easier for myself. So I'll have to do 5 of each flag. I didn't fully count my magnets when I was done, and I just went and did that now. So I did 12 Pride flags on the magnets, and I have 26 Pride magnets in total and ready to go. For the most part, I still have all the assembly and varnishing to do, but I'm excited for that. Okay, now on to the bookmarks. So let's see what ideas that I have here. I'm probably just gonna copy what I have here onto here since I didn't do that for the last one. So first I have wildflower field with yellow, purple and white flowers. I have that design on a magnet, but I don't have it on bookmarks, so I'm gonna add that. And something with cherry blossoms. Maybe I keep that, maybe I don't, because cherry blossoms are more of a spring thing, and this drop is more of like a summer theme. So I might keep that for next spring. And then I have wildflower field with sunset instead of blue sky. I have to look at my inventory. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna put a question mark. I have to look at the inventory again to see if I have, because I feel like I already have a bookmark with that, or it might be a magnet. Then I have wildflower field with night sky and dark colored flowers. I think I'm digging that one more. So I'll circle that and I'll copy it down. And then purple sunset and wildflowers. I like that too. Of the concepts that I had, but for this one I just did a wildflower field full of the colors of the different pride flags. Like here we have the transgender pride flag, and I'm honestly forgetting what actually this one needs to be touched up, so I'm going to move this into the work on pile. Then we have the Ace and Demi, and then the lesbian flag right here. These are ready to varnish, so before I start working on these ones, so these ones right here I separated into two piles. I'm going to be filming these ones as short form content, and these ones I'm gonna do right now. And these ones are going to be touched up. But before I get to these, I'm going to varnish these ones. Without any further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna make a short form video about this, but I'm also gonna quickly mention it here as well. I used to varnish by just dumping the varnish onto the canvas or magnet or whatever I'm varnishing and like spreading it out, but I don't do that anymore because I learned that it'll make the varnish uneven. So from now on, I just empty some varnish into a glass container and I just paint it on like that. Here's a closer look. Going to move these over here to dry and I'll assemble them tomorrow. Now to paint more magnets. Hi, it's me from the future, taking a quick cleaning break to discuss something that happened last month while I was in the process of creating this launch. I had applied to a couple of outdoor craft fairs and got accepted. After planning and evaluating the logistics, I came to the conclusion that it would be best to not do the events right now. I still definitely want to do some in the future, but I'm in no rush to do any. Right now, I'm lucky enough to be doing pop ups at my own venue, which I currently find more sustainable. The markets and events can sometimes be a gamble, and I'm not really in the position to be gambling right now. I would also like to inform you before I leave you with some music that there will be some more pride flags coming out this month. The whole event situation had me a little burnt out, so I wasn't able to do all the pride flags in time for the drop. As a queer person, I completely understand the importance of representation, and I do not want anybody to feel left out or underrepresented. So definitely more stickers and magnets of pride flags coming in the future. I'm now going to leave you guys with some music. I hope everyone has a wonderful Pride Month. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe and hype this video. Now, for the rest, I guess just sit back, relax, and enjoy.